Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And here we have a great article from Mike over at Light Reading. I will leave a link to this article in the description so you guys can check it out. So, I have a few thoughts about what's being discussed in this article. Verizon could be a sleeping giant in US fiber expansions. So, let me clarify, right? Verizon has two fiber projects currently, but they're different. So within the Fios footprint, Verizon is expanding fiber, but that's for home broadband. And then there is Verizon One Fiber that is not home broadband, but where they are deploying fiber to its cell sites and small cells, in which they're using those, of course, to sell fixed wireless access. But that fiber is not directly going to the home. That fiber is going directly to the cell sites and small cells. Now, I wanted to offer some commentary and thoughts of mine. So I myself, this is just me, I would like Verizon to remain as much as pure wireless as possible. The reason I say that because I don't want them to take on too many projects at once, because that means that 17 to 18 billion dollar capex run rate that they have is going to be spread, in my opinion, between too many projects. Yes, they are slowing down on the one fiber that's heading towards completion, but they're still having to spend capex on the native home broadband expansion on Fios. And this article is talking about Verizon expanding more fiber across the US for home broadband purposes. Rather that be just, on the East Coast, expanding that to the West Coast, who knows? But that's what is being discussed in this article. It's talking about AT&T, Lumen, Frontier, and everybody is looking, to go to undertake historic build outs on their fiber. And it looks like Verizon could be a sleeper when it comes to that. So in my opinion, I would like Verizon to be more focused on the pure wireless aspect. Just go bigger on fixed wireless access, densify where you need to, add in millimeter wave nodes where you need to, and kind of leave that, that fiber to the home part, just leave it in Fios. I don't think Verizon needs that because they have to remain competitive. They have to remain competitive to T-Mobile. T-Mobile is like 99.7% pure wireless. Yes, T-Mobile is doing some fiber stuff, but they're not doing that organically and they're not doing that natively. They're partnering with third parties. They're just reselling, leasing fiber. So there's no real capital structure involved there, right? The third party likely already has deployed that fiber to the home, and T-Mobile is just reselling that fiber using their marketing. So it's a big difference there, right? Verizon would be putting all of the capital dollars up front, building all of this out natively, and then they would own it and then sell it, of course. But again, that puts a lot of strain on the capex. It just does. It's very tedious. It's a very lengthy process. You have to go through municipalities, get permits approved for digging. So all of that, it takes time. Trust me. AT&T knows this, and all these other companies listed on here, they understand that process. Can Verizon do it? They sure can. Do they have the assets and money to do it? They sure do. But again, I would like whatever money they would spend on expanding this for home broadband, I would like that money to go towards the pure wireless aspect. Because that's where I think most of the competition will be. Right, home broadband, yes, there's going to be some competition here and there. But on the pure wireless aspect, T-Mobile's coming for Verizon. AT&T's coming for Verizon. Verizon's already down. These last few quarters, they've been losing consumers. Churn is going up for Verizon. So I would like them to remain more competitive on that front. But if they go big on fiber, I do think to throw in some positivity there, I think they have to go really big. Right? They can't just go 50-50. They got to go, if they choose to expand fiber, they got to go big on that. It's going to be a sort of a similar process to what AT&T is doing, right? When AT&T made the commitment to expand home broadband, they said we're going big. And in many cases on a yearly capital front, AT&T seems to be investing more out of the close to $20 billion that they're spending on fiber than they are on wireless. So from that, again, from that pure wireless aspect, AT&T, their wireless division is taking a back seat to fiber. That's where the ARPU is, the higher ARPU, and that's where they're currently invested in. And I just don't want that to happen to Verizon because, like I said, if they do want to go big and expand the dark fiber and fiber to the home and the broadband side, I think they got to go big. And that may mean investing more out of the CapEx towards fiber than the wireless build. So let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Look forward to reading your comments. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe to the channel. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See y'all in the next one. Peace.